my goodness, you guys, guess what day it is? It is actually the eve of New Year's Eve. That's insane to me. I went and got a coffee. We're gonna sit down and we're just gonna talk about 2020, and we're gonna talk about my goals for 2021 because it has been a year. And since, you know, it's the new year, I thought I would do a video kind of reflecting on the past year, 2019, and kind of setting new goals for 2020. So, we're going to start by, we're not going to talk about the bad stuff of 2020 because I think we all know that. I think it's been the theme of 2020. It's just not a good year, but I think I've learned so much. And 2020, despite all of the bad things, has been a really good year for me. I've learned a lot. I think I've grown so much, and yeah, I don't want to make this a 10-hour long video, so I'm just gonna start talking. Okay, so my theme, my number one theme of 2020 was go for it. That was, I guess I said I kind of carried it through 2019 because I did a lot of scary things at the end of 2019 that I led into 2020, but I really kept that, I swear guys, in the back of my mind. And so many times when I was so scared to do something, I was like, nope, we're just gonna do it. Like, it's a goal for you. And every time I've done it, it's led me to an amazing opportunity. So that's something I'm also going to be carrying forward in 2020, or in 2021. Oh my god, this is going to get me so confused. I'm going to carry that same theme through this next year as well. But honestly, the biggest things that have changed in my life because of that in 2020 was, one, I got a job at my gym, and I was kind of hesitant to do so because I just didn't want to like connect like my life at the gym and my life at work. I didn't know if I would like that mesh, but I've loved it. It's led me to the opportunity to get my CPT. I'm actually planning on taking the exam later in January, so that's really exciting. Hopefully I'll be a personal trainer soon. I'm studying for it right now, and that was because of working at the gym. I met the like other employees there, and they just have like a connection to the place that I'm getting mine through, so that was amazing. I'm so grateful for that. And it's also just helped me develop, I think, my like social skills because I work customer service, dealing with like hard situations, and just like getting to know people. I feel like I'm more social because of that job, truthfully. And then another thing in 2020 that was really exciting was, what else did I do? Oh, I went to college. I kind of talked about this in my 2019 video to 2020, but I went to Kirkwood by myself. I'm actually going back to Iowa coming this spring semester, but I went all by myself for 2 whole semesters. I didn't have any of my close friends there. I was really scared to move home because it's kind of out of the norm, you know, but I could not be happier with that decision. I knew it was right for me, so I was like, I'm just gonna do it, because why would I do something that I feel wasn't right? And that was being in Iowa. Truthfully, I don't want to go back to Iowa, but I don't really have another choice. So I'm gonna push through the last year and a half and get that done. It's just so exciting. But then the other thing that is really exciting, and I was so scared, this is probably one of the biggest things of 2020 for me, was I launched my workout program. You can honestly still subscribe, do it, you know, self-promo. But I was so scared to do that because of obvious reasons, people not subscribing, people judging me, people, all, you know, everything that goes through your brain of like why you wouldn't want to do it. But I was like, you know what, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. And I just don't think of the things, I don't think of like the bad backlash to things, really. I just don't focus on that, and I focus on the good positives that come out of stuff. And that was one of them, and it's really changed my life. It's brought me more income. It's given me more connections. I've met a lot more of you guys who subscribe to my program. I've built more like relationships with you guys, and it's just really cool. Like, I'm doing what I love. I'm doing what I've always dreamt of doing. Obviously at a small scale, it'd be so cool in 2021 to look back on this and it'd be such a bigger thing, but it's something I'm really proud of myself for doing. And that was really because of the just do it attitude. I kept that in the back of my mind. I just did it. And then honestly, this is kind of small, but like TikTok, that was something I was like never gonna do, and I was kind of embarrassed to do it because I did not know how to TikTok. And I was like, I'm scared to do it, but I was like, no, we're gonna do it. It's honestly opened up so many opportunities for me. It's insane. Like, quite truthfully, like so many. I'm not even talk about it, but like that is something I'm really grateful that I just decided to do. That was like the main theme of 2020, and then I'll just go quickly over my other goals just to see how I kind of did with them. The second one was be around people who inspire me. That is something I still want to work on. I definitely was more aware of who I spent my time with and surrounded myself with in 2020. Definitely that. I think I did a good job of that. But I obviously still want to meet more people who inspire me. But I think working at the gym really helped with that. regroup my life as it goes. So that was kind of meant to just be like, when things are going bad, just regroup, refocus, see what I did wrong, and move on from there. And yeah, I mean, I think I apply that in my day-to-day. There was nothing that I can think of like specifically, but I feel like I didn't dwell on anything too much this year. Clean, organized space. Yeah, no. No, I try, I do, but I'm so busy sometimes. I just don't take the time to clean. I'm a messy person, I am. I'm not dirty, I'm messy. There's a difference, you know? Okay. Let go of the past. Yeah, I think I still apply that. I don't really think there was anything in my past this year that held me back that I can think of, but I definitely don't dwell too much on the past. Grow from my mistakes. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Especially with like posting stuff on social media, you definitely get backlash. I'm not huge obviously on like YouTube, and I'm not that huge on TikTok, but like I still get like negative comments sometimes, and I do mess up, I do make mistakes, I do things like I probably post stuff I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that, but you learn from it, and I'm not gonna do it again. Like, I don't know, there's not specifics, but I definitely do learn from my mistakes, and even just like in life in general, you know. Read more and educate myself on things I'm interested in. I definitely think I definitely can mark that one off as completed, and I obviously still want to do that, but I am getting my CPT, and that is something I really wanted to get educated on, and I'm so proud of myself for doing it because I was scared, and I still am scared to take the exam and fail. Like, I am, because that's stressful, like very stressful, but we're just gonna do it, you know? We're gonna do it. But I still do want to read more books and educate myself on stuff. Become more productive every day, writing out my weeks. Oh my God, yes. I feel like I'm the most productive, efficient I've ever been in my entire life. I get so much done in a day. I can't even tell you guys like how busy I am right now. Like, I practically work 3 jobs if you count like selling my program as a job. I work out every day. I post on social media. I make YouTube videos, make TikToks. Like, I post content, which is actually time consuming. I have a social life. I have a boyfriend. I eat healthy. Like, there's a lot of things that are so time consuming, and like I'm sure everybody has their things. Like, you guys might not think social media and like the things I do takes a long time, but it does. Honestly, it takes kind of a long time, and I just feel stressed sometimes. And studying for my CPT, that's like right now it takes me like 6 hours a day. I'm not like, that is not an exaggeration, probably 6 hours a day, plus working for another 4 at least. That only leaves me like 2 hours a day. Like, I have to get up early and get stuff done and really prioritize my time, and I think I did a good job of that this year. I actually I'm proud of myself. Okay, and then meal prep. You know what? That's kind of funny because a year ago I was so focused on what I looked like and what I ate, and I thought everything needed to be calculated. And I'm in a lot different position now, I would say. I've tried meal prepping and it doesn't work for me. No, I like intuitively eating. I like eating what I want, when I want. That's just kind of something I think I grew away from this year. And accountability, holding myself accountable. Yeah, I think I did a good job of that. So there we go. That was my 2020 goals, but truthfully 2020 was a very crazy year. I looked back, I just watched that video that I posted last year, and to me I don't even look like the same person. I don't sound like the same person. I'm in such a different headspace. It's so crazy to me to think how much I've like grown in a year and the things I've done, and that just really like excites me and like motivates me for this coming year, because I have so many goals and so many things I want to accomplish and keep accomplishing. And yeah, so that is 2020. Let's not talk about the past anymore. Let's focus on the future, and let's go over my 5 goals for 2021. I only made 5 this year because they're specific and to the point goals that I really am going to focus on this year. But I truthfully feel like what I'm doing now and how I'm like living my life now is honestly what I want to be doing. And there's not too many things like I'm like, oh, I need to go on a diet and do this and do this. Like, truthfully, I feel like I'm doing what I feel is right now. But my #1 goal is for 2021 is to just work hard. I right now feel like I'm spreading myself thin, but like sometimes I think I overthink that and I just overwork myself in my brain when I really am not that tired, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna work hard. Like, I am gonna push through this CPT. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna study hard, just get it over with, because once I get it, I'll be so happy that I spent the time and effort on it that I did. And same with school. I don't want to go back to school. I just don't. There's like this like gut feeling in me that like thinking about starting at Iowa just like gives me so much anxiety, but I'm just telling myself work hard, push through it. You have a year and a half, then I'll have my degree. And that is important to me. I do want a degree, so I'm just gonna work hard and push through it. Obviously, I will not be graduated by the end of 2021, but I'll have a semester left next time I film this video, so that's insane. So yeah, that is just kind of what that means. I want to work hard on my YouTube. I want to work hard on my workout program. I honestly, I want to work hard on all of that. Oh, and along with my program, a goal for 2021 is I kind of want to start, right now I do like a body weight at home workout program specifically, but I want to start in the summer when I have more time away from school to do a gym version and a body weight, so it's not limited to just at home workouts, because a lot of people say they want a gym one. I just don't have the time and energy to put into it right now and have it like the way I want it. So that is my goal for the summer of 2021, is to start that. And my second goal is to fail every day, and that might sound weird if you haven't heard that before, but if you're not failing, I've learned, and that is something that holds me back, is I'm scared to fail. Like I am. I was scared to take the CPT and do the CPT because I don't want to fail. Like I don't want to take the exam and fail. And so many times, or like when I go to the gym, I don't max out because I don't want to sit there and fail and not be able to get the weight up. That is so stupid, because you know what comes with failure? Like you cannot grow if you don't push yourself beyond your limits. Like I don't know what my limits are. I do not know what my maxes are. I don't know so many things because I'm scared to fail. So that's really going to be my main theme of 2021. Oh my god, I'm going to keep murdering this word. 2021, my main goal is going to be to fail every day. If not every day, as much as I'm going to try new things, push myself until I can't, just to see my full potential, because I know that I'm lacking like in that, and I know I have a higher potential than I'm at. So there we go. That is going to be the theme of 2021, is to fail, like push myself to my full potential. Okay, number 3, this one, you guys, is kind of similar to what I said in 2020 when I said surround myself by people who inspire me, to not surround myself by toxic people, people who don't inspire me, motivate me, people who aren't on the same mindset as me. Like I'm a very motivated person. I feel like I'm really focused on a lot of things right now, I'm matured, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't get caught up in the high school drama of life, you know, like when people are catty like that. And when things upset me, like when people say things, like I said, I get comments, I hear people say things about the things I do, and I know who I am as a true person, and I used to like let those things eat at me. Like I'm a very sensitive person, I really, really am, and I'm scared to post a lot of stuff on social media because of this, but I'm just decided if somebody's toxic, they're gonna say something bad about me. If they disagree, which everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and I'm aware of that, but I'll just simply just unfollow them on social media, do what I need to do, just kind of eliminate the toxic, you know, like I don't need to surround myself by that. There's no rule saying I have to be friends with somebody, like spend my time with them. Like I prioritize my time. So if I spend time with you, no, I respect you and I am inspired by you, and yeah, that's just, I really am gonna be aware of who I spend my time around and who I expose myself to on social media, on anything. Like if I get a bad vibe and if someone lives the way, I'm not saying I live the perfect life and like what I do is right, but for what I want to do, I just feel like everyone has their own like theme, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like think of, and like my brain is like themes, I guess, but like I don't know, I'm just gonna surround myself by inspirational people and that stuff, and not the toxic high school crap, because I don't have time to get upset about that, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, enough of that. Then my 4th goal, this is kind of just, the next 2 are just kind of smaller, but I really truthfully need to focus on them. And the 4th one is to get adequate sleep and rest, because I overdo it. I work in the mornings at the gym some days, and I'll get up at 3:45 and I'm up until 11 or 12 doing stuff. And then I do it all over again. I don't go to bed till 11, I wake up at 4 a.m. Do you know how many hours of sleep that is? 5. Many nights I get 4. Like that is so unhealthy. And from what I know and what I put out to the world is health, and your body cannot survive off of that. And I know that, and I need to not run off of 4 and 5 hours of sleep every night, because that is so unhealthy. That is my worst habit probably right now, is my sleep. And my close friends know like that we joke about it, but like I genuinely need to get more sleep. I do. So that is my goal, is to prioritize going to bed and getting a full, we're gonna go 6 to 8 hours. 6 to 10. Sleep in on the weekends, get 10 hours of sleep on the weekends, hopefully around like 7 or 8 on the weekdays. So catch me doing that, catch me sleeping more this year. That sounds so funny, but truthfully. And then number 5, I just want to keep educating myself on stuff. I want to start reading more, because yeah, reading and meditating, actually, those 2 things I feel like stuff I don't get into, and I think I can really like, I think by doing that I can like learn more. I can just reach another like level and space and mindset in my brain that I don't even know is there. Just like tap into something new, you know? But I think like reading and like podcasts and stuff like that, I want to start getting into even more than I ever have. So yeah, I mean, there's not much to talk about on that. You kind of understand like self-help books I think are so inspirational, and I used to read them. I've read a couple, but I just haven't had the time. Well, I don't want to use that as an excuse. I just don't put my time into that. But I want to. So that is my video. I hope it wasn't too long. I try to talk fast, honestly, but I just have a lot to say. Anyway, those are my goals for 2021, and I have high hopes for 21. I'm just gonna call it 21. That's easier. Glad I realized that at the end of the video. Anyway, I have high hopes for that video, and I truthfully cannot wait, and I hope you guys are setting your own goals. Comment your own goals below. Hopefully it'll inspire me to set new goals if I see your guys' goals below. But I'm really excited, and let's hope 21 is a little bit better than 2020 for the world itself and all of you. And I just wish the best of luck to you guys in 2021, and I love you all so much. You can subscribe down below. It means so much to me. Follow me on Instagram at chloetrca or chlochlosfit. Subscribe to my workout program, message me with questions, ask me anything, and let me know you guys want to see in the next video. I have ideas, but honestly, this is my I don't know what the next video will be. So yeah, I love you guys, and have a good 2021.